3 years ago, I set out to construct the most powerful nootropic stack for focus, motivation, and sheer cognitive horsepower. I logged hundreds of hours, sampled endless amounts of cognitive performance chemicals, and ran beta tests with soldiers from the United States Army. And after massive experimentation and ruthless trial and error, my work had finally paid off. I found what I was looking for.
You know, the thing that is important to note about the Cortex stack that we tell folks is, look, if you were to buy the Cortex stack, you've got good brain performance coming to your doorstep in 1 to 3 days. If you're in the United States, you'll get it in 1 to 3 days. If you're in the UK or somewhere else, it'll take a little bit longer than that, but pretty considerably soon. You've got legit great brain performance and a stack that we built to mimic modafinil coming to your door in a couple days. And depending on where you are, if you're in the United States, it might be there tomorrow. So you want good brain performance coming to your door tomorrow. Secure Bottle of the Cortex Nootropic Stack, used by people in the United States military, Wall Street people, business people, corporate folks, everybody in between, nootropics experimenters, people that don't have energy past 5 p.m. and need it and now have it, people that are now pursuing new career fields because they started taking Cortex and their brains are working better. We combine uridine and CDP choline for a stimulatory and a functional nootropic benefit. We asked the beta testers, what do you want? They said, create a natural stack that is like modafinil. Here we go, baby. That's what we did with the Cortex Nootropic Stack. SecureBotLifeCortex.com. What's being called the best pre-made nootropic stack, the one that actually works compared to others. And if you respond well to it, you are going to love it. LifeCortex.com. Don't wait for it. Just do it. If you're thinking about pulling the trigger on Cortex, just get a bottle. Okay, read the reviews on our website. Go look at, scour some of our comments on our YouTube channel on things where we talk about Cortex and talk about other stuff. We got people reviewing the product all throughout the comments, and they're like loving it. LifeCortex.com for the Cortex stack. All right. Let's talk about Phenibut. More and more, I'm really loving this stuff. Phenibut. I got this from Serotropics some time ago. Still got, I don't know if you can see, but I got quite a lot left there. And I take very low doses of Phenibut. And what I've come to understand about everything. Look, you go out and drink a whole lot of alcohol, the hangover's worse. I don't know, if you're a cigarette smoker and you go out and you're going to go to the casino one day or wherever, a bar where they're smoking, you smoke more cigarettes than normal because you're drinking, your throat's going to feel a little worse the next day. It's going to be worse, right? On and on and on and on and on. 20-mile run, the recovery is going to be terrible. Insane workout, insane, legit insane. The recovery is going to be harder, and the same is true with higher doses of particular nootropic compounds. I understand that some people don't they don't respond well to lower doses of certain compounds, and that's because other things are going on. You might not have the right mineral supplementation, you might not be sleeping well, you probably have something else that's messing with your brain function in general. That's the biggest culprit, which we're going to add soon to the whole series of why nootropics aren't working for some people. You've got other things going on. You got subclinical hypothyroidism or something, forget it. You don't need nootropics, you need iodine, and selenium, and to eat lots of carbs, and to sleep well, and to do some cardio or something. And so I get it why lower dose nootropics might not work for people, but the goal we always try to get people oriented toward is to make lower dose nootropics work for them, because ultimately that's better. The higher the dose of any compounds, the more the side effects. We Cortex Labs, the company that makes the Cortex stack, we're like the only company that talks about this, where we say to people, nootropics have side effects, Tylenol has side effects, everything has side effects, right? It's all about coffee has side effects. It's all about how you take them and in what doses. So we're always trying to suggest to people, go lower, figure out how you can go lower, improve your brain elsewhere so that you can dose lower. I have never run into a problem taking Phenibut. You read about the withdrawal symptoms from taking Phenibut, and I am almost positive, I can't be 100% sure because I'm not looking at my brain with an fMRI and getting in there and understanding exactly what's going on and measuring neurotransmitters and these sorts of things. But it seems pretty clear that the reason I've never run into an issue with Phenibut is because I don't take a lot of it. And I don't take a lot of it because I don't need a lot of it, and that's because I'm doing a lot of other things to make sure I'm okay. So I don't have anxiety that's cranked up crazy that I need 500 milligrams of Phenibut. I take 100 or 150 milligrams of Phenibut and I am good. I'm like, wow, this is profound. It affects me profoundly in very small doses. But dude, I go on a 2-mile run every day in the morning, and or sprints if I can't. I don't want to do like the boring 2-mile run or whatever. I just do sprints. And so, you know, as a result, I've got BDNF. You know, I'm improving glucose uptake in my brain. I'm improving my stress response. I meditate every day. That, among some other things, you know, puts me in a place to where I don't have anxiety firing off in my brain as a result of whatever myriad of mechanisms might be causing anxiety in one person or another. I have in the past, you know, and then I work toward fixing, you know, whatever the hell was wrong. You know, in some cases it was remedied by high-dose L-theanine. In other cases it was remedied by taking a couple times throughout the day to deliberately, for about a half hour, calm my entire nervous system down. Just sit down and breathe and think positive thoughts and think good things and try to work it down, you know. And in other cases it was just, you know, yeah, I had cranked up one neurotransmitter or the other for too long. I had a 6-month stint with L-tyrosine, increases catecholamines, and, you know, and I had to reverse that. I had to start taking some theanine. I had to start doing some other things to calm down the nervous system. But generally, I've been so aware and so conscious of how to make my brain work better, and how to, you know, how to prevent anxiety and these sorts of things, that I just don't need a whole lot. So yeah, pretty recently, I mean, I took 120, 130 milligrams of Phenibut. It was great, incredible, right? You know, back to calmness, back to realizing what it's like to not be run by rampant quantities of thoughts, and remembering what it's like to feel happy again, right? Pretty important to do that every now and then. You know, you get to change your perspective on things. And you know, the next day I woke up, I probably still had some extra, you know, GABAergic benefit from the Phenibut, and didn't take any Phenibut and felt fine. No hangovers, no withdrawals, no weird symptoms, none of that crap, just none of it. So I would just suggest, look, I'm not trying to insult anyone's intelligence. I understand people might have to take more. I get it. But really try to work consciously over time. This is the thing I've been learning in subtle distinctions, 8 years taking nootropics. Really try to work at over time, just getting better at improving the brain in one particular area or another so that you can take less of things. We're talking about that a lot recently. We put out a video yesterday of me taking less Nupep nasal spray, and it worked just as good as more the previous time. Because I've been working on my brain. I've been running and increasing BDNF and NGF, and one of the things that that Nupep does demonstratively via studies is increase both of those, the cerebral cortex and the hippocampus, the chronic and acute doses for the hippocampus in terms of BDNF. So, you know, we're just trying to tell people work on it, get your anxiety, do other things for your anxiety. You know, you should, in my opinion, like, you shouldn't just be like, well, the only thing I'm going to do for my anxiety is I'm just going to take Phenibut. No, you got to sleep well, you got to meditate, you got to calm the nervous system, you got to pay attention to it, you got to watch your diet, you've got to exercise, particularly cardio. I mean, sure, heavy weight training, but particularly cardio for that. You got to watch out and do all of those things. All of those things. And then in the end, I mean, I think for some people, you can get there. You can get to the goal where I'm at now, where 100 milligrams even of Phenibut, 120, 130, nice, cool, calm, good, focus, like nootropic benefits. That's another video we're going to do. Like last time I took this very recently, nootropic benefits, because I was just good place. Next day, no withdrawal. I don't have to take it thereafter. It benefits me good. I feel good. I'm fine. That's my experience with low dosing on Phenibut, and that is my rationale behind just a goal for people to target. Figured I'd share that with you guys because I know you guys appreciate stuff like that. Thanks for watching.